Why you so upset with me? Oh, I'm European. I'm reacting to why South Korea is so into Lookmaxing, economics of beauty. Lookmaxing, interesting topic. I'm a huge Lookmaxer. I mean, look at me. Let's get straight into the video, bro. This is like a clavicular of South Korea. So it's like multiple claviculars, but it's South Korea. Let us see.
Imagine riding the subway in Seoul and every other ad flashes a glowing face, a sharper chin, and a more defined nose. Step into Gangnam and you'll pass entire buildings packed with plastic surgery clinics. High school grads sometimes get nose jobs as graduation gifts.
But let's be honest, did you look at his nose? I mean, I don't think nose jobs are that bad, bro.
A third of young Korean women have some form of cosmetic surgery, and it's far from rare.
Holy shit.
South Korea, a country of about 50 million people, accounted for nearly 1 million of them. It reportedly has the highest rate of plastic surgery per capita.
In South Korea, beauty isn't a bonus, it's a baseline. It affects your job prospects, dating life, and even how much respect you get in daily interaction.
Yeah, okay. Look at the difference between those two girls.
Affects your job prospects, dating life, and even how much respect you get in daily.
Look at the difference. The right one, obviously, her life will be 90% more easy than the left girl. I think Lookmaxing community is kind of right, bro.
Interaction. And it's powered by a Korean beauty industry worth over $10 billion.
Especially with women.
Today, we're going to dive into why South Korea is so into Lookmaxing. The culture, economics, and media forces that turn beauty into currency. And if you like videos like this, make sure to subscribe and let's get started with the video.
Bro, looks is so important in your life, bro. Everyone treats you differently.
South Korea has the highest plastic surgery rates per capita in the world. About 1 in 5 women have had cosmetic work done. In Gangnam, it's closer to 1 in 2. Even men are on it as well. South Korean men spend roughly $1.1 billion a year on skincare products alone. That's about 21% of the global skincare market for men, despite making up less than 1% of the global population. To put that into perspective, American men with a population 6 times larger spend only a fraction of that per capita. Bro, in Seoul, it's also not unusual to see men
I use the same shampoo, like in 6 in 1, bro. Like what the fuck are you talking about? I use it for my hands, for my hair, for my balls, for everything, bro.
Using eye creams, BB creams, and looking for skincare treatments right after work. Looking polished isn't a trend here, it's also routine. In fact, procedures like jawline slimming, nose refinement, and even eyelid surgery are increasingly common among men, with some clinics reporting that men now make up 15% of their clientele. What's driving it? In short, lookism, the belief that appearance affects every part of your life. Until recently, job applications required photos, some even preferred height as well as weight. In one government tweet, cosmetic surgery was casually called one of the 7 credentials for getting hired. It was deleted, but no one was surprised. The result, young people grew up learning that looks matter a lot. Looking average might cost you opportunities, so investing in your appearance becomes a practical move, not a vain one. And beauty is a really big business in South Korea. The plastic surgery industry alone brings in over $10 billion annually, with Seoul's Gangnam district at the center of the action. As of recent years, there's over 2,000 board-certified plastic surgeons in South Korea. That's about 1 surgeon for every 25,000 people. The US has more in total, but on a per capita basis, Korea dominates. But skincare is even bigger. The Korean beauty market, which includes skincare and cosmetic, was worth over $13 billion as of 2022.
I didn't know that Korean men use a lot like makeup and stuff, bro. I mean, it's interesting to see. I don't know if it's bad or if it's good. In Europe, we don't have it at all. Not a single man is using makeup. I think it's like a culture difference.
And it's expected to pass $18 billion globally by 2027, driven by exports to China, Southeast Asia, the United States, and Europe. In Korea, beauty stores line every major street, selling everything from $2 mask to $200 anti-aging serums. With cutting-edge ingredients like peptide and fermented extracts, it's a science-meet luxury blend. And the global consumer have taken a notice. Korean beauty products are now the premium staples in stores like Sephora, Ulta, and even Target. International shoppers see Korean skincare as high quality, effective, as well as ahead of the curve. Domestically speaking, the beauty ecosystem is digitalized as well as hyper-competitive. Apps in Korea let users upload photos, browse verified clinics, and read reviews. And in a few clicks, you can book procedures with very little taps. Basically Uber for your face. Clinics also offer graduation specials for students, bundling popular procedures like double eyelid, Botox, laser treatment, etc. And these are all marketed for teens heading into college or the job market. And the ideal look is recognized as a V-shaped jaw, high
This
nose
guy looks
bridge,
good,
double
bro.
eyelids, as well as poreless skin
Bro.
that tends to glow from within. However, double eyelid surgery is the most common procedure.
What is double
and it's
eyelids?
marketed not as a transformation, but a polish, like braces or contact lenses. One public figure who embodies the standard is Jin from BTS, often dubbed Worldwide Handsome, and he's praised for his symmetrical double eyelids.
I hate double eyelid. What the fuck is this under his eyes, bro?
Sharp jawline,
Doesn't
clear
look
skin,
good at all,
and frequently
bro.
cited by clinics and fans as a benchmark for Korean male beauty.
It looks weird.
Yes.
He looks like a frog, bro.
And his face is so emblematic of the ideal that it's become a reference point in both the media as well as cosmetic industry. And as you can see here, it's not just women who spend money on beauty in South Korea. South Korean men are some of the biggest spenders on skincare globally. Dermatology visits are seen as a part of self-care
that
and
is
not vanity.
weird as
In
fuck.
Korea, grooming is considered an essential part of being put together regardless of gender. And a huge driving force behind Korea's beauty standard
Like
is
this guy looks good, bro. Like this guy, even though he's like an he mocks most of these people that are trying to Lookmax. I don't know.
pop as well as entertainment. Idols are sculpted into perfection, glowing skin, tiny faces, sharp features. Most groups even have a designated visual member
This guy looks
whose
weird.
main
That
role is
guy
simply
looks
to
so
be the best
weird.
looking. And it works.
I don't know,
Fans
bro.
don't admire their talent, they study their faces, mimic their routines, and sometimes even request exact features at clinics. And behind the scenes, entertainment industries take visuals seriously. They keep in-house dermatologists and beauty consultants on payroll, scheduling monthly skin treatments to
their
keep
face
idols
looks
camera
too
ready.
like
And TV shows also echo the same
bubbly,
message.
you know?
On reality TV shows like Let Me In, contestants undergo full surgical makeover, revealing their new faces on stage to emotional applause. They're praised for finally looking like they belong. This repetition creates a powerful blueprint. When every music video, drama, commercial, and selfie sticks to the same visual script, that looks becomes a standard. Not just something to admire, but something to achieve. Some clinics report that many patients bring in idol photos as references. Some influencers as well as trainees are offered
better. She's looking better. I mean, I think this is like a good investment for this girl, bro. I'm gonna say
procedures by clinics in exchange for social media shoutouts. Beauty has really become so transactional, it's practically a handshake in the entertainment industry. And here's where it gets interesting. So where did all this start
Just
from?
don't overdo
Partially
it, bro.
in tradition.
Just don't overdo it, chat, please.
Ancient Korea had a practice called face reading, where people believed that your fate can be read in your features. A wide forehead meant intelligence, a sharp chin meant ambition, but modern beauty standards that evolved under layers of outside influence. During Japan's colonial rule during the early 20th century, pseudo-scientific ideals like linking facial features to virtue or intelligence became a thing. Then after the Korean War, American military doctors introduced reconstructive surgery, originally meant to treat war injuries that opened the door to cosmetic procedures. One of the first double eyelid surgeries, designed to recreate an eye in the Western standard. It soon caught on as a cosmetic trend and became one of the most popular surgeries in Korea. And when you fast forward to the 1997 economic crisis, beauty escalated into a career strategy. The job market turned brutal. Youth unemployment hovered around 10%, and major companies hired less than 1% of applicants. And if a stacked resume wasn't enough, maybe a sharper jawline could be. Clinics began marketing surgery as a smart investment, a competitive edge. Beauty stopped being about vanity and it became about survival. Looking good became a symbol of discipline, polish, as well as effort. Skipping makeup wasn't casual, it looked lazy, and people wake up early to get photo ready. Beauty became work. And of course there's many upsides to this. Many say that cosmetic procedures boost their confidence. Looking good can feel empowering, not just in selfies but in interviews.
Let's be honest. The girl that looks so good, that's like a 8, 9, her life will be solved easily. The girl that looks like a 3, her life will be a hell, bro. I'm not even joking.
First dates as well as daily life. Korea's polished aesthetics is part of what made K-culture so globally appealing. From K-pop idols to K-dramas to K-beauty, that flawless camera-ready look has helped fuel a multi-billion-dollar export wave, and it's not just skin deep, it's soft power. But the downsides are pretty serious as well. Risk like getting botched in surgery as well as ghost surgeons where someone else performs the operation while the real doctor steps out, have made headlines, and so have health risk from extreme jaw surgery just to slim the face down. And then there's the financial cost. A single procedure like double eyelid surgery can cost anywhere from $2,000 to $4,000, while a full face contouring can run $20,000. Add skincare routine, injectables, as well as maintenance treatment, Many young people spend thousands a year just to stay competitive, and some even go into debt or use credit card to fund their transformation. In a country where household debt exceeds 100% of GDP, this makes South Koreans among the most indebted people on this planet.
Jeez.
And of course, there's also mental health. Constant comparison can erode self-worth.
Yeah.
People grow up believing that there's also mental health.
Let's look. This girl now.
Constant comparison can erode self-worth. People grow up believing that their real face simply isn't good enough. Without filters or foundation, they're not ready.
Too much.
And some women are even fighting back. Movements like Escape the Corset challenges an entire beauty system entirely.
I think most issue is like with Asian girls, like a lot of times, like genetically, their face is like too bloated, which is unlucky, like unlucky genes. But you know, I don't know how you can fix that.
To cut their hair short, toss out makeup, as well as reject expectations to be polished all the time. And their message is pretty simple. Enough that the pressure, the early morning, the money spent, trying to meet the standard. Instead, what they want is freedom, not just cosmetics, but from the idea that appearance defines worth. And the government has already taken small steps. It banned photos on job applications in 2019, and issued guidelines to curb appearance-based discrimination. Some cities have even cracked down unrealistic beauty ads in public spaces. But laws are easier to write than habits are to break. And even with the pushback, many still feel stuck.
It still
because
affects
beauty
you,
still pays, in job callbacks, dating apps, and how you are treated at restaurants or the office. And every woman throwing out their lipsticks, there's others booking their next skin treatment. Opting out can feel liberating, but it also feels risky in a society where looking good still opens doors. And you can say that South Korea's lookmaxing culture is really intense. A strange blend of ambition, aesthetic,
This girl has too much Botox, bro. It doesn't look good. Like there's too much Botox on your cheeks, it fucks you up, bro. Please do not do it, bro.
Self-improvement. And it's fueled by pop icons and a pressure boosted by $1 billion industry that is kept alive by unspoken rules. And it's easy to admire the polish, the glowing skin, the coordinated outfit.
I don't like how this guy looks though. Where's the jawline? Where's the I don't like what surgeries does he do? I don't like how this looks, bro.
Discipline to maintain it all, but it's also harder to ignore the toll. The anxiety, the sameness, the quiet fear of falling behind in a world that values beauty. And maybe there's a middle ground, a future where beauty is celebrated but not enforced, where a bare face doesn't signal failure, where individuality is just as desirable as symmetry, where looking average doesn't mean that you're falling behind, it just means that you're human, and where self-worth isn't measured by jawlines, eye shape, or skin texture, but by something a little bit deeper. Until then, in South Korea, being pretty isn't just a preference, it's a strategy, and sometimes even a survival tactic. And it's a serious business, and now you know why. And if you like videos like this, make sure to follow as well as subscribe, and if you like videos like this, I will see you guys again next week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you want to find a tennis match next to you, make sure to download my app, which is Serve It Up. You'll get a free match every single week, and I'll match you with people around you.
Okay, so I think, let's be honest, looks matter a lot. With good looks, with great looks, you will land a better job, you will get more friends, you'll get more girls, you'll get more guys. I mean, let's be honest, that's how it goes. It's a value. Same as being funny, it's a value. Same as being different than other, it's a value. Everything is a value in life, which is kind of depressing, but that's how it is. Guys, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Make sure to like this video. Make sure to go to my Twitch. I'm live every day. And I will see you guys in my next reaction. GG, bro.